From the darkest, deepest corners of the ocean, a legend whispers on the salty wind, the tale of a monster so vast it could be mistaken for an island with tentacles powerful enough to drag entire ships to a watery grave. This is the story of the Kraken. For centuries, sailors have shared chilling accounts of this colossal sea beast. Imagine being out on the open water, the sky clear, when suddenly the sea begins to churn. Bubbles the size of dinner plates rise to the surface, and a shadow larger than your vessel moves beneath the waves. Before you can even cry out, a massive horned head emerges, followed by arms not 2, not 4, but a dozen or more, each lined with suckers as wide as a man's chest. This was the terrifying sight described in Scandinavian folklore, a creature said to dwell off the coasts of Norway and Greenland. The earliest written accounts of the Kraken come from the 13th century Old Norse saga Gervard Saga. Gervard Saga, it described a sea monsters half Gufa and Lyngbacka, which many scholars believe were early references to the Kraken. But it was Erik Pantapiden, a Danish bishop and naturalist, who really brought the Kraken into the popular imagination in his 1755 work, The Natural History of Norway. He described it as a creature of a floating, flat, and in the middle, raised nature, a mile and a half in circumference. Sailors, he claimed, would sometimes mistake its massive back for an island, drop anchor, and even light fires, only for the island to awaken and pull them under. Pantapiden also noted the dangerous whirlpools created when the Kraken submerged, capable of sinking any nearby vessel. But was this all just a sailor's tall tale, a scary story told to pass the time on long voyages? Or was there a grain of truth to the legend? For a long time, science dismissed the Kraken as pure myth, but as our exploration of the deep sea progressed, we discovered something incredible. Enter the giant squid, Architeuthis dux. For centuries, this creature was as mythical as the Kraken itself. We only knew of its existence from carcasses washed ashore or sucker-shaped scars found on the bodies of sperm whales. Their natural predators, these were not small scars. They told of epic battles fought in the crushing blackness of the abyss. Then, in 2004, Japanese scientists captured the first ever images of a live giant squid in its natural habitat, thousands of feet below the surface. And in 2012, we finally got the first video footage. The reality was just as mind-blowing as the myth. Giant squid can grow to staggering lengths, with some estimates putting them at over 40 feet long, including their tentacles. Their eyes are the largest in the animal kingdom, the size of basketballs, perfectly adapted for seeing in the pitch-dark depths. While they probably can't sink a galleon, a giant squid wrapping its tentacles around a small fishing boat is certainly plausible. Could these real-life sea monsters be the source of the Kraken legend? It seems very likely. The descriptions of a many-armed beast, its massive size, and its elusive nature all point to the giant squid. The legend of the Kraken has become a cornerstone of maritime folklore and popular culture, appearing in everything from Alfred Tennyson's poem The Kraken to Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Seas, and of course, blockbuster movies like Pirates of the Caribbean. It taps into our primal fear of the unknown, the idea that just beneath the surface of our world, there are things larger and more powerful than we can comprehend. So, the next time you look out at the vast shimmering ocean, remember the legend of the Kraken. It's a reminder that our world is still full of mysteries, and that the line between myth and reality is sometimes thinner than we think. What other monsters might be waiting in the deep, dark corners of our planet, waiting to be discovered? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the abyss, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more legendary tales. See you next time.